Hey everyone, welcome back to Cool Magic Forum. Oh yeah, I've got another great trick to share with you guys today. Stick around, don't go nowhere. Well, let's get this started. Okay, so let's try something. This is a bit of an experiment to test the power of your imagination and determination, and a combination of both, actually. And although this trick doesn't require me to lose a card and then find it later, I do need to get a card chosen. So if I had a spectator here, I'd have a spectator just touch a card or take a card, doesn't matter. Say they take that one there. Okay, I do need to show it to the camera, okay? You take a good look at that card there and get a good clear picture of that card in your mind because I'm going to ask you about it in a few moments. So don't forget it, very important, okay? Also, if I had a spectator here, I'd have a spectator tell me when to stop as I riffle down the deck. They say to stop right there. That's exactly where I'm going to place your card at. I guess it doesn't matter, not really that type of trick. But are you familiar with the quote that says using a little imagination can make any task a little easier, but with having determination can make any task possible? I've always really liked that quote a lot, and I wanted to use it in this trick. You know, like people that can create an idea, concept inside of their imagination, and then find a little spark within that idea that drives their creativity and determination to get that idea into reality, bringing it from their imagination into reality. And this is the reality we're looking at this trick, of course. We've got 52 cards here. Your card in there amongst those 52 cards somewhere. But I'll tell you what, I'd even rather have that a little bit more random and fair for you. So if I had a spectator here, I'd have a spectator go ahead and cut the deck. Okay, so they cut it right there. And then replace the cut. Okay, now you see that dot right there, that circle in the middle of the card. Place your finger firmly on that dot. Okay, now I want you to get a really good, strong visualization of your card in your mind. You remember your card, you didn't forget it. Okay, great. Okay, get a good picture of that card in your mind. Okay, now a moment or so ago, I had the deck all spread out here, and all the cards were face down. I want you to imagine that the deck spread out the same way, only now all the cards are face up. So you can look through the spread and see each and every one of the cards in the deck, and you can locate your card. So you see your card in there in that spread, and I want you to, in your imagination, go there and take that card out, turn it over, and replace it back into the spread. Okay, now that's a concept. That's an idea in your imagination right now. But I want you to think about that idea with really strong determination. Like you're going in there with your mind and you're picking out that card and you can actually see yourself turning it over and replacing it back into the spread face down in amongst all the face up cards, okay? You got that visual in your mind? Okay, keep that image in your mind because if this experiment worked, see now if I spread the cards, there should be you have one card there now is turned face down in the deck. Hopefully that is your six of diamonds, proving that determination can take you beyond your imagination. You want to know how that's done? Do stick around, don't go nowhere. Here comes the tutorial. Okay, yep, tutorial time. Let's get into the explanation for this trick. This effect is a little idea that I came up with while practicing and playing around with the diagonal palm shift as well as Daniel Madison's squeeze shift, I believe. And I'll show you what I mean here. Tell you what, get a card chosen here. Say spectator were to choose that card there. Okay, we got the five of hearts will be the chosen card. Okay, now I'm gonna, go through the whole spiel about this being an experiment, and I kind of like to do that. Say let's just try something. This is an experiment, not a trick, an experiment. Kind of a nice way to put things. This is an experiment. Let's try something. You know, dealing with your imagination and your determination and the whole thing. If you want all that pattern, we'll, you know, go back through the beginning of the video. But let's get into the breaking down of this because I don't want this video to take forever. Um, what I would do is when you're going to have the spectator, okay, you've got them, they've looked at their card and everything. You're going to riffle down the deck, okay. So they say stop, say stop right there. Now, like I say, I like to say this isn't really a trick where I'm gonna, you know, lose a card and then find a card. Right there, people drop their defenses there. They're not looking for really any kind of sleight of hand or anything like that. Same thing, I'm going to put it here. I'm going to place your card in the deck, but you know, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where. That's really not that type of trick. It kind of people aren't looking for anything. Okay, this is where the sleight of hand's going to happen at the little sneakiness. Of course, you all know. You know how to do it. Get yourself set up for like you were going into diagonal palm shift or getting ready to cause a break in the deck. Push the card in. Only going to push it in at an angle. Okay, over here. So then, of course, the card meets up with your pinky, so that you're in that position right there. Can I get that in the camera? Okay, yeah. You know that one right there where you know you got it in the position right there. That now you're going to push in with your thumb, okay, on the card, bringing the card out and getting it in between these fingers. Okay, see what I'm saying? I'm going to lose the deck here, but see what I'm saying? I've got it in there. That's kind of the squeeze shift. Now the squeeze shift and diagonal palm shift or clip shift, or you know, those are all you know, moves that are made to place the card onto the bottom. So you literally could do that, could pull it out and pull it back, and you know, control a card to the bottom. You're not far, of course, from a diagonal palm shift from right there. You're in that neighborhood. So kind of like getting yourself set up for a diagonal palm shift. You know, you're going to square it in here, even with their eyes there. So you can bring it down in your thumb, and then your thumb's just going to square the deck. Okay, and you're going to push. You're just going to square it though. And mimic square. And I like to mimic square in the deck. Don't make a move out of this. Okay. Not every sleight of hand move needs to be done as fast as possible. There's really only a handful that really need to be done quickly. Okay, so yeah, not like I said, not every sleight of hand has to be done, you know, lightning fast. This one, take your time with it. Take your time with it, or you're going to make noise with it. Okay, just take your time with it. Okay, like I always say, don't run when you're not being chased. Okay, so you just got, you know, you've lost a deck in there, and you're just squaring it up. See how that looks? You're just squaring up the deck. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay. And then, you know, mind your little bit of angles. You want to go over this way and stuff, you know. So you've got a lot of shielding here because what you're going to do is move the deck forward. Now, I took a little bit extra time on it because I was trying to say that quote during the demonstration, that using a little imagination you can make any task a little easier, but having determination can make any task possible. I was kind of taking this move and taking my time with it, so I got that out properly and did my little slide here, because this is all that's going to happen here. I'm going to try to get this in the camera. What's going to happen, you're going to push that forward, okay, and then that card is going to come out the back. Okay, you've got it in this clip right here, you know, or in this, what's actually kind of called like Daniel Madison's squeeze shift. But I don't find I have to squeeze it too hard. Maybe you would if you're going more towards, just right towards the bottom of the deck. I've got bigger hands, I've got a lot of cover, so I don't really find I have to squeeze it too much or anything like that to get this to happen. But okay, now I don't even know what, maybe you guys can definitely help me out in the comment section below. I don't really know what this move is called, but I realized when practicing the squeeze shift and diagonal palm shift that I'm really close, that if I pull that out, come forward, see I've got all the cover in the world, that when I'm coming back, that I can just try to get this in. There we go. Kind of like that. So the deck is coming down here, okay, and you're just going to lay it on top of that card that is now reversed. Kind of like pulling a half pass at the same time. Like I said, I don't know what this, I've looked it up and I don't know what this move would be called, okay? Kind of, like I said, it's kind of like the squeeze shift, but you push in, okay? Like I said, you're just going to push that one out while you square up the deck, and I just take my time with it. Because, you know, okay, now this is the thing. I don't know if you guys know, not to get off, not to digress or anything, but I don't know if you know this, but I have a policy about this channel. And that is that I won't show you a trick on this channel unless I've performed it in front of a good handful of people before. Okay, I can learn a trick. I'm not going to show it on here because I'm not going to show the mechanics of a trick. Okay, now during the time when I'm saying that, or going into my patter or talking to them, you remember your card, okay? Because this is, and I'm not saying I'm not narrating here. This is definitely a trick that I think scripting can be very important, as it can be in like any trick. You don't want to just continue it as, unless it's important, you don't have to narrate the trick and just explain what you're doing along. I don't want to go in this trick. I wanted to avoid putting in there and saying, okay, now I'm just going to square your card into the deck. You see your card going in just about halfway into the deck. Okay, now I want the subject to patter. I want to say that about, because it all fits. This is, your patter, and it's all relative to the trick. So you want to say those things. So it's just no big deal to me. Yeah, I'm going to lose your card into the deck, or I'm just saying, yeah, we'll just place your card. You tell me where to stop. Okay, we'll place your card. There's not that kind of a trick, really. Okay, and like I said, I'll just square that up, and right there, I've got that card that quick, just like that. But you don't make a move out of it. You don't have to try to get it in there, try to move it out, try to move it over here. No. That creates a little bit of suspicion. You can just do it while you're talking to them. And the point that I wanted to make here, like I said, I won't show any trick. I won't teach any trick here unless I've actually performed it in front of people, because I feel like I don't know any trick unless I performed it. I don't really truly know the trick unless I put it in front of other people's eyes and see what happens there. Okay, now every time, probably in the last couple of days, the half a dozen or so times that I've shown this to somebody, during that time when I'm talking and doing this, they're not looking at me. They might be looking at me, or they're looking around. They're just listening to you because you didn't make any move out of it. You're just sitting there, like I said, I just squared the deck. I've noticed people kind of look at me while I put the card in there, and then I kind of sit there and maybe just square the deck just like that real quick. It's not any move. So they kind of look away, they look up at me, but they're just listening to what I'm saying. Okay? Every single person isn't even looking at the deck when I do that. It was so funny. Yeah, just sit there and watch people in their eyes. I love watching them do that. Watch people's eyes and where they go to, because that's the times when you're going to do a classic pass or something like that. That's the perfect time. You wouldn't believe how many times I do a classic pass so slow because they're not even looking. Okay, just because there's plenty of reasons and other things you want to do classic pass fast, but there's times I do classic pass and they're just not even looking at my hand. There's nothing to worry about. I do it so slow and so quietly. Nothing. They don't even think anything of it. Okay, but like I said, here I've got my cat about to walk in here. Oh no, there she goes. My cat was just about ready to walk across the mat here. But yeah, so you've got the card there. And like I said, nobody really, if you don't want them to burn your hands on it, say your name. There's really nothing for them to look at here either. Because see, I just move forward. All I'm doing is just moving the deck forward as I finish squaring the deck. Okay, now I'm going to bring it back here. So it's on, it's on this side of the card. Just bring it over, and at the same time, both hands are going to rotate, and I'm just going to lay that right on top of that card. Now, like I said, you don't want to do it real fast, or you'll start getting this. You'll start getting that flipping off your fingers as all you're doing is seriously just kind of laying it down, pushing it in, okay? Just push it in, pull forward, okay? You can, like I said, you can square it, pull forward like this, bring it back, and at the same time just rotate and lay the card right down on top of it. Just nice and easy like that while you're talking to them. While they're listening to you, while they're looking at you, it's really pretty simple, okay? Like I said, no, you wouldn't believe how many times I was just having that conversation, saying that little quote to somebody that they just were listening to me. You're saying something kind of poignant, so there's no reason for them. You just lost their card in the deck. The card's lost. They don't have anything else to look at. So anyways, I digress. Back to where we were at. Okay, we're going to place that in there. Like I said, bring it forward. Okay, like I said, you can mimic squaring the deck a little bit, always a nice thing to do, and you are squaring it some. So, okay, then you're going to bring it back, and then just bring it right back down. Now watch your angles on that, okay? You're going to bring it there and then down. So you're going to show at the beginning of it. I think this is nice because you're showing the top of the deck as you push that card in, okay? Then you're bringing it forward as you square it, showing this side of the deck, okay? Then even with the back of your hand a little bit, you just pull it forward. Both hands rotate, okay? See what I'm saying? Rotate back this way as you place that card on the bottom. And it looks like nothing. And then you're showing this side of the deck. You just showed 3 sides of the deck there, okay? So it's kind of nice. You just, right there. And you're in that position. Remember the old glide position? Remember the one I love so much and why I love it so much? Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do for the 3rd video in a row. I hope you guys aren't afraid of looking at this. But now I'm going to spread that deck, okay? And see that card just dove underneath the spread. So I can very fairly, once again, I can spread the deck. That card dove underneath the deck. I hope you're not sick of me showing this, but just little ideas that I came with, and I got to share them with you guys. Like I said, oh, there he goes hiding the card underneath the spread again. That's the 3rd video in a row. But this is a really good application then. I like to show you guys different methods and different ideas of things that you can do there. Such as this trick, you know, if you go back in this trick and on a lot of tricks, and I want you to try to test to do this because I like to do this a lot. During a trick, get to a certain step in a trick and say stop. And say, where can I go to from here? Because if you back up in this trick, I almost was going to make this trick a triumph. Okay, a very simple little honest triumph is in there somewhere. When you turn the deck over, or any trick where you've got a card face up on the start in the trick with a card face up on the bottom, there's a great way to get there. Right there. If you need the chosen card to be face up on the bottom, there's a great way to get there. Like I said, there's a triumph right around the corner from there that I almost made this trick into, but then I decided I'm going to do something a little bit different. Kind of pushing this whole idea here where you can fairly look at a spread right there. Their chosen card is dove underneath here, you know, so it's hidden. And they're looking at 52 cards. Their card lost there very fairly. Okay, now just want to make it a little bit more fair. I'd like to have a spectator go ahead and cut the deck, okay? So now see what they're doing, okay? See I'm saying the chosen card's on the bottom face up. So once again, I'm getting them to do a little bit of dirty work here for me too, okay? So spectator, just to make it a little bit more random, tell you what, okay, just cut half the deck off. And that, you know, way they get their hands on it. They get involved. And then like I like to joke around with them too as they're cutting the deck. And this way, you're the last one to touch the deck. So if this experiment goes wrong, it's all your fault. Okay, just joke and put it on them. Okay, because you're really not going to be touching the deck until you spread it at the end now. Okay. Then you go into the whole thing, they put their finger on the card, and it's just acting from there, you know, it's just, you know, imagine the card, you know, turning face down in the deck, and you go through all that with them. Okay, and really get that drilled into their imagination, and they're making getting determined about their imagination and the reality of making that card, you know, or to see that card get turned over in the deck. Okay, yeah, just really drive that into them. You know, that's all part of it. You can back up and see the words that I used. I don't want to go too far into all of that explanation, but there, the work is done there, okay? So once they get done, you know, and they got that strong visual in their mind of their card face down in a face up deck, and you say, okay, now if this experiment worked, you know, say it like that, then if I spread the deck, there should be one card face down in the middle of the deck. Okay, now I like to them look, and they'll look and take a moment, take your time while they look at that. Okay, and then invite them to, if you want to, invite them, can you take that out for me? Okay, now they can take it out for you, okay, like that. Or you can do like I did in the demonstration just for the fun of it. I believe we had these all spread out like that. You can try, just grab a hold of this end right here, a few cards, kind of bow them up, a little bit of pressure, and then snap, turn that over, and then you should be able, it should turn over. It didn't work that time. But yeah, just to figures. Go figure. It'll turn over, you know, you'd have it like this. So you got one card that's face up, I think because I messed with it probably. It's usually good like right after a spread that you just go ahead and just do that. Oh, I had a hold of it. Oh, geez, now I'm messing this all up. So they spread the deck. You see one card there is face up or face down in the middle of the face down spread. Let's try that. I'm going to flip it one more time. See, there we go. Okay, there you go. 5 of hearts that time. Okay. Little demonstration how you can do a little added thing. But truthfully, I just did that just for the messing around here. It's fine to do that, but I like when they pull the card out. You know what I mean? When they reach down there and pull the card out themselves, you know. But that's pretty much the trick. I hope that you guys like that. I really hope that you learn that trick. And I hope you have a good time impressing your friends with it. Okay? Because, yeah, learn this trick. I hope you do. And I hope you enjoy it very much. And let's get talking about the contest, shall we? Okay, let's get into this giveaway. I've had it going on for this contest just about a month now, I guess. I'm a little bit late on giving away. I wanted to give this away right around the first boy busy could be. Since then, since this whole first part of the first week of the new year, been extremely busy. Man, I've been working on this trick and a couple other things too. So. Yeah, I'm really busy, and so I'm glad to be giving away these cards now. And the winner of this 4-pack of bicycle playing cards is Bradley Graham. Congratulations, Bradley Graham. Bradley's actually one of the newer subscribers here at Cool Magic Forum. And right off the bat wins one of the giveaways, which I do here each and every month on Cool Magic Forum. And at the same action, I'm going to be giving away this next month. I'm giving away from 1 month from now, giving away yet another 4-pack of these bicycle playing cards. I like them a lot. They're easy for me to get a hold of. And 2 red decks can't go wrong there. 2 black decks exclusive only to these 4-packs of bicycle playing cards. So yeah, in the black decks, I just love them. You know, they just fit me. I like them a lot. But yeah, so Bradley Graham, thank you very much for participating in this contest. And what you need to do is just drop me a line at Cool Magic Forum, coolmagicforum@gmail.com, or go to the About section, click on the little About on my channel right there, and then you can send me a direct message there. Also, a really good way to get a hold of me. And that goes for anybody. You got anything to say to me, and maybe you don't want to say it out there on main chat. I couldn't think of what that could be. But anything that you want to discuss, whatever, anybody can message me. Those 2 ways, coolmagicforum@gmail.com, or just go to the About section and send me a message and I'll reply to you. Love replying down in the comment section, and you guys always give such great answers down there, and I definitely do love interacting with all of you on there. So yeah, great group of people that we have. The subscribers are going up. Good to have some of you new subscribers here. Welcome aboard at Cool Magic Forum. And I'm trying to think of what else I have to talk about in this video. I think that's about it. Did we cover everything? Oh, no, we got to talk about this contest. We got to talk about, yeah, giving away yet another 4-pack of bicycle playing cards in 1 month. Each and every video, I ask you a question or ask your opinion on a certain or a different magic-related topic, and then you leave your answer, your opinion down there in the comment section, and that gets you qualified in these giveaways. First, you've got to like this video, though, to get qualified. Then you've got to be a subscriber here at Cool Magic Forum. Of course, do all the above. Set up yourself with the notifications for this channel. But yeah, got to like this video, be a subscriber here at Cool Magic Forum. And then last but not least, the last step to get yourself qualified in this giveaway is to answer the question down below. Where are you from? Where are you from? Great way I'm going to ask this question about a year ago when I first started this channel, and I am going to ask that now. Where are you from, and what do you like about living in your country? That made it really interesting last time. There you go. That's what I want to ask you guys. So that's the last step to get you qualified to win this 4-pack of bicycle playing cards. Just simply, where are you from, and what do you like living about in your country? Okay? Hopefully looking at some really good answers. Looking forward to interacting with you guys on that question. So yeah, leave that down in the comment section below, and then you're qualified to win that 4-pack of bicycle playing cards in 1 month. I'm giving these away. Okay. Once again, I hope you guys really enjoy that trick. I really hope that you learn it and amaze your friends with it. I really have a good time doing that trick. It was been a fun one to create and bring to you guys. So thank you very much for watching. Stay cool, and I'll see you in my next video.